Hi, I'm Hubert Centers. Welcome to Absolute Wealth's weekly edition of Centers Strategies. Let's take a look at this week's strategy. Okay, in today's strategy, let's go over volume spikes. So this is a really good strategy or tactic to let you enter the market when you actually have the best chance of making some money. So what we're looking at right now is we're looking at a daily chart of gold, and the contract specs that I'm just using is just the gold futures. Now, the first thing that probably jumps out at your eye, which is obviously the thing that should jump out at your eye, is notice this volume spike. Notice this volume spike. Here's another one, and then here's another one. Now, I'm not highlighting the entire area, although you can see that the entire area is important. What you really want to focus on is the lead up, the apex, and the rollover. So the lead up, the apex, and then the rollover. All right, pretty common. All right, the one that's the most important is the apex of every single move. All right. So when you're looking at that, what you want to do is, now I'm going to remove the ink and we're going to take a look at the pointer tracking, and you're going to see on this apex move, the gold had a really good move to the high side, and it was moving up. All right. So it's not like there's always a perfect direction when you see a volume spike. What you're really looking for is you're looking for the reaction of price action when it comes to volume. So you have a big volume spike. What did the price tell you? You have another, all right, so on this one, big volume spike, price action told you I'm bullish. Big volume spike, price action told you I'm bearish. Looks that way, right? Big volume spike tells you I'm bearish. Big volume spike tells you I'm bearish. In reality, what it's doing is it's going in the opposite direction. This one is the only one that didn't really work. So when you look at this one, it actually confirmed that it was going higher. What usually happens is if you have a substantial uptrend or downtrend, in this example, you've got an uptrend, and then you see a volume spike. When you see those volume spikes, what happens is it's a reversal. So in this case, you had an uptrend, and then we had 2 solid days of selling. And then we had a volume spike, which signaled the low. Here you have a minor uptrend with a volume spike, signaled a high. Here we have a down move, and now we have a volume spike, potentially signaling a low. Now, the cool thing about this is it not only works on a daily chart, but it also works really good on an intraday analysis. So let's go over here and change the gold to a, let's just go 1 minute. That'll do good. That'll do us just fine. All right, so here's another example. You can see that, and I trade gold pretty much 24 hours a day if it's moving. You can see this is a volume spike. Notice that you had a nice little runoff. Let me whip the pin out here so you can see the ink on the screen. So look, basing, sell-off, volume spike. Notice the volume spike there. Signal to low, get long, and ride the wave higher. All right, same exact type of thing. It also works really good in other markets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do at ym.d. This is just a big Dow index that a lot of people follow. Now notice this. Look, here's a big volume spike. What did you see? You had a gap down situation. It sold off, big volume spike, and then it ran a little harder. So sold off, big volume spike, moved to the high side. Now we're going to switch on the Dow. We're going to switch to the daily. Now you can see here, once again, you have a nice, good sell-off. Well, I've got the wrong instrument here. Let me change that to the actual pin. All right, so you've got a nice, good sell-off. You have a volume spike in this area, which signaled a low, and now you've made a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high. And now it's trying to trade sideways. What do you see here? Another volume spike at this low. So remember, the next time you're looking at volume, whether you're trading stocks, options, bonds, futures, or Forex, look for volume spikes and see if it's counter trend or counterintuitive. And you want the price action to confirm with the volume spike. Most of the time, it's in the opposite direction, and it can signal a reversal. Good luck, hope it helps. See you next week.